everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Erin, and if you clicked on today's video, you already know what it's about. So let's not waste no time, let's get right into it. Me driving in Arizona and me driving in Chicago. When I lived in Chicago, I didn't live in like the best area, so I knew how to maneuver around those type of drivers in that area. But in Arizona, I live in like, it's like I switch roles, I switch sides. So now I feel like I live in a better area, meaning the type of drivers that I would normally be able to avoid in Chicago, I cannot avoid them now because they live directly around me. So now I'm like in constant contact with people that cannot drive. Y'all don't mind that noise, that's Etho playing with one of TJ little play balls, but I'm in constant contact with people that cannot drive. So big difference. I was able to maneuver before, but now like I'm really like smack dab in the middle of this stuff, man. It ain't doing what it need to do, y'all. Let's get to the next point. Who taught y'all how to drive? Because with me, my sister and her boyfriend at the time taught me how to drive, and that's when I got my very first car, which was a 97 Pontiac Sunfire. Now, when I learned how to drive, I was 19, so I'm finna be 29 this year. So I've been driving for obviously a few years now, but I know a lot of people, you know, went to driver's ed and they did range and all that stuff, so you learn how to drive at school. But my thing is, I feel like the way some people be driving, it's like, did you just learn how to drive, or is this just how you drive? Like, asking for myself, because I refuse to believe that everybody's driving is just subpar. Now, I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm like the best driver ever and all that stuff, but I know I'm not the worst. I'm not holding up traffic. I'm not causing accidents. Like, the list goes on and on. And let's remember, y'all, I do have a driving job, so I drive literally every day. So I would like to know who taught y'all how to drive, because the way some of these people be out here driving, I need to know. I need to know. Let's get to the next point. Slow drivers. Like I said, this kind of go hand in hand with who taught you how to drive. I don't know if people drive slow because they scared, or if that's just how they drive, or if they're new drivers. But like I said, y'all, I refuse to believe that everybody is new drivers out here on these roads. And it'll be the people, like, I don't know, like people with the nicest cars. I don't know if you drive slow, you cruise because you want people to see you in your car, but it's like you cruising at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday when people have to be at work. It's not giving, oh, let me just take the Porsche out for a spin. Like, you should pick a certain time of day when it's not early, when people gotta be at work, you know what I'm saying? Or even if it's not a Porsche, it's a regular car, or a Honda Sonata or whatever, I don't know. Why are you cruising early in the morning when people have somewhere to be? Like, I don't get that. And then like new drivers, like teen drivers, I get, like, you know, learning how to drive and all that stuff, but it's like, I feel like pick a time and a place to do that where it won't hold up traffic or slow nothing down. Because when you first learn how to drive, it's so dangerous on these roads. And it's like, yes, people should be more patient, but it's like some people just do not care about people just learning how to drive. So it's just like, if you're a beginner driver, just be safe out here driving, because people truly do not care. When I learned how to drive, I was scared. I didn't want nobody to hit me. I didn't want to hit nobody. So I was driving slow. And I actually don't know when I got out of that. But maybe it's like when you become more comfortable with driving, that's when you stop driving, I guess, slow. Let's get to the next. It's not the next point, but it's like part of this. Speed limits. Y'all, the speed limits in Arizona is so high in comparison to where I'm from. Like, in Chicago, speed limits was like 30 on the streets, 45 on the expressway. Out here, I'm not gonna say that, okay, out here some streets be 35, but most of them be like 45. And on the expressway, it be like 70 to 75 miles an hour. Like, when I'm not gonna lie, y'all, when I first got out here, I'm like, dang, okay. But it's like, here, it's either people driving too slow or they driving too fast. It's like, no, there's no in between. It's either this or it's either that. And it's like, you know, where do you fall on the spectrum? And it's like, why do you choose that one? Because it's like, okay, driving too slow can be dangerous, but driving too fast can be dangerous, which I'm gonna get to later in this video. Speed limit on the street, 45, but we doing 25. Why? Speed limit on the expressway, 75, but we're doing 50. Why? I don't understand, and I be trying to understand, and I be trying to be patient. I be like, okay, whatever, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, but it's like, come on, y'all. Like every single time on the expressway and the streets. So people that drive like that, I try my damnedest to just like stay away from it, because it's like, I don't know what you got going on in your car. I don't know if you're distracted, because that's another thing, y'all. And this is a problem everywhere, you know, texting and driving, being on your phone while you driving, or just distracted driving, period. You could just be doing something random in your car. Like, people don't understand how fast accidents happen, and y'all, I've been in enough accidents to know. And whenever I see somebody like swerving or they seem distracted, I try to get away from that, because I don't need nobody tearing my car up. Like, somebody's always tearing my car up, y'all, and it's just like, oh my god. And I can see if the accidents be my fault, and it's like, okay, Erin, you know, you to blame, but the accidents are never my fault, and somebody is always just hitting me. Let me not get started, but y'all know what y'all know. Y'all, when I first got out here, I used to see so many accidents, like every single day, at least one accident a day. I'm pretty sure there still be accidents now, but I don't see them as much as I used to. Or what if it's just that I'm just used to seeing it, and it's just like, oh, another accident. I don't know, but it be so many car accidents out here, and I know it have a lot to do with people driving too fast or people driving too slow. It's like, and I guess this can cause an accident anywhere, and that's why, like, when I be seeing, like, when I first got out here and I seen so many accidents, and you would think that it'd be like old beat up cars. Like, no, I'm talking about like Benzes and Range Rovers. Yeah, like these people, I don't know if they don't know how to drive, or like I said, distracted driving, I don't know. But I seen so much stuff when we first got here, and that made me like, ooh. And I actually, like, when I looked into it further, it's like they say Arizona got some of the worst drivers in the US, and it's like, oh, Erin, you kind of dropped the ball with that one, especially since people always hit in your car. So you move somewhere where people, it's the worst drivers. Like, probably didn't think that one through, but now we're here. So I try to stay away from people that's distracted driving too slow, or driving too fast. Like, I don't want it. I don't want to deal with it. So I just don't. The accidents, y'all, my accidents, it makes me very nervous. So that's the purpose of this whole video, like just me telling y'all my experiences with like driving in Arizona, and you know, my experiences coming from where I was coming from, and how the speed limits is, and how people drive so slow. And let me just add this in, I just have to. Why do people, like the people out here, like they will stop in the middle of the street and bust a U? They'll stop in the middle of the street and suddenly turn right, or they'll just stop, turn their signal on, and then turn the corner at 2 miles an hour. Like, I don't understand that. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm doing too much, but these people out here just be having me just ready. And it's like, I love to drive, y'all. I have a driving job, but the thing is, these people and they driving make me really hate it. Like, I be in my car just rethinking life based off of people's driving. Like, this is not my life, y'all. This is not real life. But let me just tell y'all another thing. When I used to drive in Chicago, up north, you know, Lakeview, Rogers Park, all that stuff, I used to think the same thing, because I never understood why people drive the way that they do. Like, and like I said, that's the whole purpose of this video. So that's gonna be it. If you do like content like this, go ahead and give me a huge thumbs up. Also, go ahead and subscribe below. of course, because you already know you should have been doing it anyway, you know, whatever. But and don't forget to hit that comment section and let me know what y'all think. Like, what are y'all thoughts on people not knowing how to drive, people driving too slow, people driving too fast? Like, let me know what y'all opinions are in that comment section below. Also, y'all, don't be coming for me, because these is just my thoughts, this is just my opinion, because it's like, I want to know, like, am I doing too much? Let me know. But only positive stuff, because, you know, no negative stuff over here. So I'm gonna see y'all in my next upload. Bye, y'all.